Hi, my kings and queens, kingdom builders. This is your girl, Deborah Catching by Faith, yet for part two of dating and relationships. Remember my motto: smiling, more smiling, less worrying, more blessed, less stress. Let's talk. Today, I'm going to continue with dating and relationships. Hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas and looking towards the new year. Everybody got what they want for Christmas or got what they needed for Christmas. The kids enjoyed themselves. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves and also to save some money. Hope you got what you want, got what you needed, and then some. Looking forward to the new year, 2020. It's right around the corner. A few more days, and I hope everybody did whatever they want in the new year that they didn't get this year. May you get it next year, and then some abundantly more, far and beyond, or you can ask, or you can ask and hope for. Today, I'm going to continue with relationships, dating and relationships. To me, there's like six things for to remember, especially being saved women and men, on dating. And the number one thing I find is um, loving yourself unconditionally. That's number one in dating and in any relationship is loving loving your loving yourself. Number one, before you can love anybody else, before you can share with anybody else, you have to love you first in order to give your heart to somebody else. Um, Loving yourself allows is to loving ourselves unconditionally is number one. Allowing this love of self, joy, and will radiate outward towards somebody to attract somebody else, the same type of person that you're looking for. If you're the type of person you're down, this, that, and other, that's the type of person you're going to attract. If you're bubbly, perky, love to conversate, stuff like that, those are the type of person that you're going to attract to. So what you outwardly give is what you get back in. That's what I'm saying. What you outwardly give is what you get back in. So we want to be that vibrant, perky person, but not goofy, because sometimes people think that if you're goofy, that she's, you know, they stereotype you to being something that you're not. So number two is being present and open to meet the love of your life because we pay attention. When someone comes in your way and you have to be open and pay attention, because sometimes we bring so much baggage into, like I said in my first video, sometimes we bring so much baggage into a new relationship, and that person can be the one, but because we don't pay attention, because we're so busy talking about our past or what happened, or you act just like this one, as soon as they do something, or you act just like that one, we tend to not see the person for who they are. So we tend to lose focus. So we have to pay more attention to our mate, our spouses. I'll say our mates. We just talking about dating, and from dating, hopefully it will build into a relationship. Dating is one thing, going out occasionally, getting to know each other, trying to build into a relationship, which becomes, you know, commitment and marriage. Being realistic, in our minds, we want tall, dark, and handsome. Um, God might put somebody in our path that's short, fat, um, too tall, may talk a lot. Everybody has their flaws, pretty much. Everybody has some type of flaw. So um, when people like that come your way, the opposite of what you want, you have to look into their heart. But most times, when you got your mind, I want this type of person, that type of person. He got to have this, he got to have that. And then here comes somebody that's totally opposite from what you thought that you were looking for. And the first thing we do is, I don't like him. Instead of giving it a chance. You know, sometimes they say opposites attract, and it's because you may be opposite, but you got to know that person for who they are because you spend time talking to them and listening to their heart. So after a while, you see people walking down the street, you're like, how did you get with him? How did you get with him? Because it's the heart. That person showed they may not be the best attractive one or somebody that you was looking forward to, but they by talking with them and connecting, you find out that you are compatible with the opposite person that you feel in your mind that you first wanted, and you got this opposite person and you start to fall in love with them. So be careful when you see people that don't meet your criteria. Give them a chance because you never know. Sometimes they're the best person for you. Yep. Let's see, we up to 4, being real. Letting down your guard just a little. Because sometimes we come into a relationship, okay, what do you want? What are you doing? What do you say? What? Huh? We have to let down our guard a little bit to at least get um without let down your guard a little bit and get to know the person. And you don't have to think this is mostly with guys. They go out with a woman and they got this ego, they all this and they all that, and they dish out the money like this, that, and the other. Just be yourself. Looking once again, look into the person's heart. You don't have to showboat or act like you're all that and you're not, or act like you have all that and you don't. Because how you get a person, they're gonna look forward to that. You wine and dining me every single day, and then now that we hooked up, you don't do it no more. That's gonna be a turn off. Don't start nothing that you can't finish. If we go out sometimes or you do certain things sometimes, that's cool. But don't come in all gun ho trying to win somebody over with materialistic things. Because 9 times out of 10, it don't work. Listening. Active listening is being focused on a person while they are speaking, you know. Um, when a person is speaking with an open heart, you know, just sit back and just have a listening ear. You find out more about a person sometimes by letting them talk and being quiet. Oh, you talk to Mr. Timothy? Yeah, we talk. But some people, they get into it and they just want to bragging or saying this and saying that and all this type of stuff, and just sit back and relax. Take the ride for what it is and listen. Because most times when people start talking, they tell a lot of things about themselves very fast, and you can pick up on it kind of quick if you're listening. So always have that listening ear when you're out. Staying in the flow. If the date or relationship is going well, don't be so like you say, oh, I like this guy. I can't wait to. Don't be so anxious or to go out on the next date when you didn't finish the first date. Sit back, chill, relax, and be interested but not over interested where you kind of like lose it a little bit and give them too much of a big head or something like that there. Sit back and relax and let just be you. Sit back and relax and see where it goes, you know, see where it goes. So those are my 6 keys to dating is remembering who you are, love yourself, you know, be present with, open and attentive to the person, being realistic, being real, listening with your listening ear, and just staying in the flow of things. Don't be rushing for the next date. Just sit back, chill out, because most women, 99% of women do want to get married, at least at least once. They want to get married. Some say, "Ah, I want to get married. Oh, this, oh that." Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Every woman wants to be married at least one time to somebody. And I believe that there's still somebody out there for everybody. And um, you just have to connect with that certain person that you're compatible with. And sometimes it takes longer than most. So don't put a time limit on, I want to be married in 5 years, I want to be married in 4 years. You don't know what God has planned, because I surely didn't. You know, I was married and I'm divorced, single for many years afterwards. I said I would never ever get married again. You know, not that was a bad experience, but just didn't work. So I'm like, I ain't doing. I'm not walking down that road. And you can never say never, because you never know what God has planned. God had planned for me, for my first boyfriend, to know my second boyfriend when I was a teenager. 40 years later, that we reconnected. You know, and he went through his thing. He was once married, with divorce, went through his little whatever, whatever. I went with my little whatever, whatever. And we came back together and connected. We lost contact as teenagers. You're a teenager, learning and growing and trying to find yourself and stuff like that there. So we was in our teens. And so when we connected back, I said, "Whatever happened to you? Here you go. You went to the store and you forgot about me?" He went to Jersey with his cousin to do some work for the summer. During that period, we had moved. So when he came back around after the summer stuff was over, I was gone. And the funny thing is, sometimes people don't tell another person where somebody else went. Back there, that was the 80s. So, you know, it was more like family oriented or something like that there. Like, we don't know where they moved to, this, that, and other. People ain't rat you out. They don't know what you're looking for you for. They ain't gonna tell you where you're at. But he was a real cool guy. And we reconnected through Facebook. Mm. And we talked for a good while. And like I said, he proposed. You know, he proposed, and we're gonna have our date set soon. You know, because I want to fall summer wedding, not a winter, to go. So I'll be keeping you guys up to date when that my happy event comes. My other happy event is Monday, is our Kingdom Week at Love Fellowship Tabernacle. Yay! And some big things will be going on Monday, and I will be posting some stuff. It's going to be great. I'm going to be hush hush until then. Um, like I said, dating first leads to a relationship. A relationship is that now, after dating, getting to know each other and sitting back talking, we have that we're going into a relationship where it's more commitment. Mm, yes, you want to be committed to this person, that it's me and you, and we're going to take it all the way, you know. So while you're going through your bumpy roads and stuff like that, you still gonna have a few little bumps and roads when you get into a relationship, because it's getting more serious now, and they take you a lot more serious, and you looking forward to your future with this person, because you're going to the next step. You're gonna get married, you know. So my thing is, just sit back, relax. May you find the right person for you. Every woman deserves a nice guy. Every guy deserves a wonderful, vibrant woman. Mm. Not to say that things is going to be smooth all the way, because it's not. It's not. It's a process. Everything is a process. As long as you live here on earth, it's a process. Doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. And just because also too, when you're in a committed relationship and you get married, don't forget what got you there. I find a lot of women, once they get married, even men, or once they get married, they change. They change because they feel, okay, I got you now, so no big deal. No, I always want to date, and I told that to my fiance. I always want to continue dating. No matter if we're married, we're going to go out on a date. We're going to keep our stuff fresh. You know, I want to, if the way we got here, I don't want to forget. So we're going to have us a date night every now and again. We don't have to worry about no kids, not like that. But we're up in age now, so it's just me and him. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. So we can enjoy our grand and our kids, sure. But it is me and him. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. So I'm like ready to, you know, do this thing. And like I said, never say never, because I said I wouldn't do it no more. But God had a better plan for me, and I know He has a better plan for you too. And you don't have to be by yourself. You know, there's still good guys in this world. Like us women, all the good guys is in jail, or or in jail or they dead. No, they ain't. There's a lot more that's still walking around feeling the same way that we feel. Ain't no good women out here. They all got a whole bunch of babies, or they doing this, that, and other. No, no. There's still a lot of good women out here too, and and yeah, it can it can work. And finding your husband. Most times you don't find your husband in your own church. Sometimes you have to visit other churches and and fellowship. Just visit now. I ain't say go join, but maybe like our pastor, he travels a lot, and we go with him to here and there and visiting other churches and stuff like that. And you meet other people, you know. So you never know where your husband may be. He may be in somebody else's church, and you're going there to visit, and you may bump into him or something like that, or he may even say something to you, you know. So you just never know. Never look so much local. Sometimes you have to go a little abroad, and it may be there, you know. Not that you're going to look, but stay you, be you, and let God do the rest. On that note, we are through with our dating situations. I pray that every woman who wants someone in their life, that God will do that divine connection, put them together, and let them grow and do what they have to do, whatever happens, do what you have to do to make it work. And if that's who you're compatible with, God bless. Sometimes too, it may be someone from your past that done cleaned up, turned their life around, and ready to give it another go. Because back then, they probably wasn't for you. You know, God had to do, some work on them. They had to go out there and experience stuff just like me. I had to go out there and learn and grow, because if I would have got married back then, it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked. Too young, and I didn't experience life really. So now that I have, I know what I want. He knows what he wants. We are compatible. Yes, we have our little every now and again, but we come back around, we sit down, we talk about it. And that's the main thing. We stay connected. I got his back, and he has mine. That's the main thing. So, but I got next Friday playing in the background, Lord have mercy. But anyway, you guys have a blessed and wonderful evening. Um, Tomorrow is Sunday. Those that's going to get their praise on, May you have a blessed day, and hit that share, hit that subscribe button down there. Where is it? I think it's on that side over there. Hit that subscribe button. And welcome to Let's Talk with Deborah, Catch It by Faith. We're talking about everything from finances to friendships to, like I said, dating and just some everything. Meeting you where you are. You know, you're welcome to pop in. You want to talk, or if you have anything more private to talk about, just let me know in the comments, and I will certainly contact you, or we'll find a way to chat. You know, if you want to talk about something more private and not on live, because everything is not for live. Some things is made for, a little privacy. So I wish everybody a blessed night, and I will talk to you probably tomorrow after I come from church, and we can, you know, share our church service for the day. But I do have more topics coming up, and that's dealing with unsaved family. Being saved and dealing with unsaved family. Um, do you believe that there's a heaven and a hell? Some people think everybody's going to heaven, no matter what they do. Everybody's going to heaven. Mm-mm. There's heaven and there's hell. There's God and there's Satan. God gives us a free will, a free choice, either to go straight or turn off. The choice is ours. So we're going to talk about that and quite some, some more topics too. You know, our finances as far as things. The economy is just eating away at our pockets, and the rents are going up, and our checks is going down. So you know, we're we can always express ourselves about our financial woes, and maybe someone knows how to, if somebody's going through a little financial something, to help them to come out of that, or find a little something to help them along the way to lift that burden some. So we'll be talking about that also. Um, and that is it. I love you all. This is Deborah Catch It by Faith once again. I'm new to YouTube. It's going to be some little glitches, some little ups and downs. I'm still growing and learning with this thing. It's going to take me a minute, but I love you all. Stay blessed and subscribe. Bye-bye. Talk to you soon. God bless you.